Yo, what's going on, everybody? Camera Gag's back. Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and today, as part of the BrickWall Mystery Month, which continues now, I'm going to be talking about this series that is on Hulu called Death and Other Details. Death and Other Details. Before I get started, I want to remind you guys, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. All the links are down in the description below this time. Yeah. So, also, at the time of this recording tonight, I will be a special guest on the Was It Good Though podcast, giving my thoughts on the movie The Book of Clarence. If you guys want to check that out, I will be posting a link on all my social medias so that you guys can come out and tune in when that's done. I can't wait for you guys to see that that review and everything like that, my appearance there. And also next week I'll be making another appearance. I'll tell y'all more about that soon. And make sure y'all tune in on the Twitch channel for Last BrickWall the podcast, where me, JV, and Mike, we get on there, we talk, we laugh, we sometimes just go a little insane about things, and it's always a good time. So yeah, and there's a lot more exciting things coming up, so you guys stay tuned. I got a list of reviews I cannot wait to get to. And I want to remind you guys, since Mystery Month is almost over, next month is Black Excellence Month. And let me tell you, the rundown I got for that so far is lit. I got some stuff on there to talk about. Next month is going to be lit. I'm so excited for next month to talk to y'all. And them 28 days is going to be, wait, it is 28 days in this February, right? Hold on, let me see. 29! It's 29 days in February this year. I'm going ham for the Black History Month, man, for the Black Excellence Month, rather. So, as I fix my little head scarf. But yeah, without further ado, man, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this review. So, the show is called Death and Other Details, right? So, this show is about a girl named Imogen Scott. I didn't know that was her name. I'll tell you why in a second. Finds herself in the wrong place at the wrong time and becomes the prime suspect in a locked room murder mystery. To prove her innocence, she must partner with a man she despises named Rufus Coatsworth, the world's greatest detective. This series stars Violet Bean as the titular character, Imogen Scott, Paradis Seremi, hope I said that right, Mandy Patinkin as Rufus Coatsworth, Lauren Patton, Hugo Diego Garcia. That is a dope name. Hugo Diego Garcia. Angela Zhu and Raul Coley, as well as a bunch of other people, people you probably don't recognize from a lot of things. I know I don't. So far there are 3 episodes. Episodes drop weekly. It started on January 16th. So the first 2 episodes came out January 16th. I was actually going to review this last week, but I wanted to wait for the 3rd episode so I could kind of watch it and really pay attention and catch up and keep up what's going on. So I'll start there, right? So this show is very interesting in the form, in the way that it's more of a traditional mystery. Like, you got your, well, who killed this guy and what's going on here and what's the different angles you can look at. This show kind of emphasizes, look at this from a different angle. What is it that you see? Was this really what it is, or is it an illusion? Oh, was that the truth? But basically, like, this guy, he gets shot with a harpoon. I know I kind of jumped all over, right? So this guy gets shot with a harpoon gun, and in his room, and they find him dead. But pretty much leading up to it, you see that the main character, she was in there. She like broke a watch, but you don't really see who could have possibly did the murder. But then you find out, like, there's like the people that the girl's traveling with, because like on a boat or a cruise or something, right? So it's like these two business tycoon families, right? One of them is they are allegedly failing in their business. They're bankrupt and everything, but they're trying to hide it. And the other one is the ones that they want to finance them. They want them to finance them, help them out, collaborate and stuff like that. And so the reason that the detective gets involved is because the other family who they want to be the financiers, they hired him to look into the family that needs the money. And so you kind of find out all these different things, all these different secrets during like the interrogation and all that good stuff. And you see how with the connection of the main character and the detective, they actually have a history together because he was working the case that when the girl was younger, her mom had died. The car exploded. So it was obviously a murder. So they were trying to solve the case, but he left off the case for reasons that you have to watch the show to find out. But she doesn't like him because he got off the case. But part of the reason why he got on the ship, you find out, is actually a very nice reason. It's practically for her. And because there may be a connection between the mother's murder and the murder of the gentleman who has the harpoon in his stomach. So, like I said, and that's practically like the overarching story of the 3 episodes. Like it's good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched it and I was like not really focused. I couldn't really focus on it. I don't know why. I just couldn't really like get myself like really into the show. However, the things that I did see in there, I did enjoy. I did enjoy the mystery aspect of it. One thing that it does, like like a lot of shows when they're doing backstory, they'll show you like a flashback and they'll do a fast forward to like the present moment when the person is still telling them about what happened. This does something very interesting with the flashbacks. It kind of just has it'll incorporate the character. Like, let's say if you're having a flashback, I'm in there, I'm communicating to you through the flashback, but like the moment is still the same. So I like that aspect because like it adds like a little bit of a fresh flavor to the flashback cliche. So like for example, like I said, because when she was learning about why he's on the ship, and why he's working that particular case or working with that family, she's in the flashback. So it's like she'll talk to him, but like he'll still live out the moment that's in the flashback. And then when the flashback over, it goes to like the present day where they're standing in front of each other actually talking, and she's like, "So that's why." Yes, precisely. And so it's like it's really interesting when it does that. However, I don't like it because I don't like that flashback aspect because it confuses the hell out of me because I had to realize that's what was happening because you would think that she was like some type of supernatural stuff, or like she was actually there in the moment and everybody else was ignoring her. Like it's something you kind of gotta like really adjust to a little bit, or at least I did. But it doesn't take away from the quality of the show. It is a really good mystery. I do want to know who killed this guy. I do want to know who was the murderer, because it could literally be anybody on the ship. It could literally be anybody on the ship. Even our main character. She's not in the clear. No. She's not in the clear because there's a missing piece of information from the security footage cameras that would cover her from not being the prime suspect. And although we see that she can't be it, the show does emphasize that everything you see may not always be what you saw. And they do that perfectly in the 3rd episode, because if you watch closely the 1st episode, one of the characters does something. And then when they play that moment again in the 3rd episode, while the dude is telling you, pay attention, does anything seem different? You see that that person does a different action. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. So it made me kind of look harder. And that's what I enjoy. Although I would say I hope that it doesn't do that the entire time for the show. Like, I'm a get to the point type person. You know what I'm saying? After a certain point in these mystery movies or shows, I'm like, yo, all right, get to the point though. What are we really here for? So that is very much one of the a couple of the drawbacks I have with the show. But really, like, the characters are interesting, the storylines are interesting. It's just a lot of interesting things, and I can't really say too much because it's only the first 3 episodes, so I don't really have like a big old like boo 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 moment. Like I don't know what boo 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 is, but I don't have like a big old like, oh, you're gonna watch this show, it's amazing moment yet. But I do see where it could potentially be great, and I see where it could potentially be trash. I don't know how many episodes this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be, let me check. I think this is supposed to be, let me see. This is supposed to be 10 episodes long, concluding in the month of March. So we still got a ways to go. 3 out of 10. So we still got some ways to go. But I think that it will turn out well. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Not excited. I'm interested to see where this show goes. Do I recommend it? I do. If you're into mysteries, I recommend it. It reminds me a lot of Death on the Nile a little bit. And I don't know if that's just because they're on a boat or I don't know, but it kind of reminds me of that. But off these 3 episodes, I will give this series so far. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Right? It is good. It is interesting, but it's just not really gripping me the way I thought it would. Pause. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm willing to see where it goes, and hopefully I can stick with it and find time to watch it weekly. But yeah, so that's all I really have to say. Short one, right? But so yeah, Death and Other Details now streaming on Hulu. The first 3 episodes. New episodes drop weekly on Tuesdays, so make sure that you tune in and watch and check it out and solve the murder. But until then, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below with your thoughts. Share this video, and you know what we do. You know how we do. We get down. Follow us on social media, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So we'll see you next week for the conclusion of BrickWall Mystery. And until then, y'all be easy, stay breezy. Peace.